In today's video, I'll be playing a grand challenge, trying to get to 12 wins. We're starting all the way at 0. We're going to attempt to go to 12 using 3 Musketeers. So some of you guys have been requesting me to do a 3 Musketeer video because I haven't in a while. I think it's actually been almost a couple months now at this point. So in my opinion, this is one of the strongest 3 Musketeer decks in the game. Someone is currently running this deck in the top 100 on ladder, and he was, from what I saw, the highest person with 3 Musketeers. And you notice the deck doesn't have mirror in it, but I think it's better this way to have log instead of the mirror, just because there's a decent amount of log bait right now, and just because it's very nice to have a spell, a small spell, you know, just for a little bit of tower chip. And also it's pretty solid against things, you know, like Skarmy, which is very good against 3 Musketeers. So it's just really nice to have on, you know, offense supporting and defense. And then you got E-Barbs, of course, really solid, you know, DPS card that helps you defend a bunch of things. And then the Golden Knight, really solid. I mean, if you guys have him, I would recommend using it in this deck. And of course, if you would like to play Grand Challenge, you don't even, you know, need to have champions unlocked. That's the nice thing about grand challenges and global tournaments right now. So you still can play this deck with the Golden Knight in grand challenges. So before we head in the first match, if you guys would like to support me, there's some offers right now. So you could use my code if you guys are planning on buying any of those boss in any Supercell game, or when getting those offers, or if you're just, you know, yeah, getting gems or something like that. But anyway, let's head into the first match here and see if we can get to the 12 wins. Okay, so we found our first game here, and obviously the deck has Elixir Collector in it. I think that that's very important. Okay, and this guy just went Lumberloon. First play of the game. That's annoying. We're going to have to 3M very late. We will save the tower, but yeah, that's, like, I'm not even going to lie. That's, like, probably the, one of the unluckiest things that could have happened in that situation. I didn't think he would do that. That was kind of crazy. And also he logged there, which was unlucky. Okay, so really bad start, but I'm still pretty confident we can come back and win because, first of all, his deck looks very strange. Obviously, he's got the Firecracker in it, the Tornado, so very strange variation of Lumberloon. The only problem is I really don't have many balloon counters, so we have to be really careful. I need to try to, if I can, get back to my 3 Musketeers, because he will likely go for another balloon right now, or he'll do it very soon, because since his first one got a lot of damage, he's going to... okay, here's what we could do. Because we forced that balloon to go in front and the Lumberjack's behind, let's get a Collector down. This way we can focus on, you know, building an Elixir lead, and this is what 3M does really well, overwhelming your opponent when you have an Elixir advantage. So that's definitely something we're going to try to take advantage of here. And yeah, we can definitely come back, because if he, yeah, he's going to defend the Ghost. So let's go for 3M right now. I'm going to go for a Heal Spirit, and then let's get an Ice Golem down. And yeah, we should be able to defend this Mega Knight without any issue. He's going to go for a Tornado, kind of interesting there, didn't accomplish too much. He might overcommit on the Musketeer, and if that's the case, then he won't have a lot here to defend this Golden Knight. I'll prediction log. Okay, not really a prediction because he already played the Skarmy by the time I used it, but still a really nice log. We're going to be able to take his tower, and then hopefully we can get down 3M. He might go for a balloon right now, so I want to be ready for that. So let's get 3M right now to protect our King Tower. So yeah, even though you only have one air counter in the deck, 3M do an amazing job against it, so you can still defend. And you can see we are doing that despite us having that really, really bad start. Now, if they have Lava Hound, it could be more tricky. Believe it or not, this 3M deck doesn't do incredible against Lava. You can beat it, but it wouldn't, obviously, compared to, like, if you had a Hunter, it's not as easy as you'd expect. Let's put it that way. So I'm, just to play it safe, probably going to get 3M down again, because I'm worried about him. Okay, nice. Yeah, we got his tower. Okay, so yeah, not too bad of a game one. I mean, it looked a little scary at first, but we had it under control. I was a little bit nervous when he dealt that much damage to, you know, my King Tower and took my tower immediately, but I just knew I got unlucky, so I didn't really panic or stress too much, and I knew since we were so early on in the Grand Challenge, as long as I play the game how I'm supposed to, we would likely come back. And that's the thing, I think, in this game. I guess it's like a small tip if it's one that's like already obvious, like, you know, just, yeah, try not to panic, and like, even if things like start badly, that shouldn't, you know, mean, you know, you should play worse because of it, or like, you know, start to like give up, especially like if you're at the very beginning of a grand challenge, or for example, if you're not very high up on ladder, you never know the mistakes your opponent's going to make, and almost always, you know, the better player should win at the very start of grand challenges. So that's, you know, the main reason why you should just always like play it out and not really worry about the very start of the game when you can get starting handed and just unlucky stuff can happen. So I'm just going to go Golden Knight here to prevent the E-Barb hit. I mean, it could have been fine to ignore it, but I guess it's like fine because he has to respond to this anyway. Okay, so another person using Firecracker. I guess we could just cycle a log on top of it. And then we could go for E-Barbs if he... Okay, I was thinking he had a Hog, but... Because usually Hog is used with Firecracker, but this guy's got an RG, so very strange decks that we're seeing with the Firecracker. We saw a Balloon Firecracker deck last game, and now this guy's running RG Firecracker. Which, by the way, used to be meta, but it's not really used that much anymore. So I'm going to go Ice Golem here, just because I don't think the Ghost would have been enough on its own. And this way we get a tiny bit of counter push, like that'll get one shot on his tower if he ignores it. Okay, I think we should go Collector now. I'm a little nervous. Okay, perfect timing, because he actually just cycled a cannon. I was going to say I'm a little worried about him going RG at the bridge, but now, since he just cycled that cannon, we're perfectly safe now. In fact, he did just, you know, waste a barrel there, which I had Log for, and again, that's why Log, think is just a very good card to have in the deck. I would recommend, if you want to use this deck with Mirror, it probably would be best to use it for Ice Golem. I think just Log is a very good card to have inside of the deck. But you guys can kind of decide for yourself. I personally think, like, you don't have to use 3M with Mirror. I think it just makes your, like, even though Mirrored 3M, don't get me wrong, can be very good, and, like, Mirrored Collector, I think sometimes, because it's a heavier deck, your cycle can get a little awkward, if you know what I'm talking about. Because there'll be times where it's like, you want to mirror the 3M, it's like 10 elixir, you know, so it can be a little risky. I would say the only thing, if you had mirror in the deck, that is good to mirror would be the Collector. That's about it. But, yeah, I don't know. Anyway, we'll go Ghost here. We'll go 3M again. Maybe I should have dashed the Golden Knight. Probably could have gotten it on this tower, but it's alright. Alright, he's going to go RG into that. That's very aggressive, especially considering I had two, you know, Musketeers at the ready to defend it. And yeah, this is most definitely GG. I think we take it in the next 10 seconds. There's like no chance he's going to defend. Even if he somehow does, we might even get both lanes. Let's see. Yeah, we do. Pretty much at the same time. Nice. Yeah, strange deck. There used to be an RG deck similar to that was meta, but I think it had Delivery in it, and then it didn't have Ice Spirit. I believe it had Electro Spirit in it, or I don't know, maybe it was Fire Spirit, but yeah, or Heal Spirit. I remember that deck. I do remember that deck about a year and a half ago. Something similar to that was meta. But anyway, 2-0. I'll see you guys when we find the next one. Okay. So, we've got Golden Knight, Ice Golem, Log, 3M, which obviously we wouldn't start the game off with 3M unless this guy decides to go like Lumberloon at the bridge first play. Then in that case we could, but otherwise that would be kind of a dumb play. You almost never want to play 3M first play. So we'll cycle Ice Golem now, since he's not doing anything. And since he's still not, I'm going to go ahead and cycle a Ghost. Okay, he's got Ice Wizard, which to me, if I was, you know, going to assume he's using something meta, probably means it's Graveyard or maybe Expo. Not that many people use... I will say, Expo, not many people are running right now for some reason. I don't entirely know why. Particularly Icepo, especially. I will say 3.0 is still somewhat popular, but Icepo is kind of in a rough spot right now. So, let's log this. Ice Golem death damage hopefully can kill the Ice Wiz. Yeah, it does. We surround that Mega Knight successfully. Okay, very aggressive Hog Rider. I'm not saying it was bad, I'm just saying it was very aggressive, because he will get some damage, but I don't know, man, if that was a good play. Like, this counter push is going to be a little hard for him to stop, or instead of playing Ghost, we could probably just Collector again. We're going to be at a pretty massive amount of elixir advantage, if you ask me, so we're in a pretty good spot right now. And we got a +2 trade there on top of that Skarmy, because just one elixir from the Golden Knight dash, and then he played 3 for the Skarmy. So we're going to split the 3M. We're only playing 1 in the left because that Collector has more, you know, health. So if he has something like a Fireball or whatever, I don't want to give him too much value. He probably will go Mega Knight on the 2 Musketeers on the left, so let's actually get E-Barbs down, and then we can go for a Heal Spirit here. Maybe a Prediction Log would actually be good right now. Oh, nice. Yeah, we got it. Nice. Good log. Skarmy still got some value, but overall, really nice log there. Pretty good reaction, I would say. And then we can go 3M in the pocket. Maybe we even get the 2 crown here. Yeah, we probably will, because he doesn't have the Skarmy in cycle. I think he didn't even have the Valkyrie in cycle, so yeah, that's GG. Kind of your just typical mid-ladder deck, Mega Knight Wizard. You know, Mega Knight does do decent against the 3M, but I think it's pretty easy to work around because it's a pretty expensive counter, and that's why you just split the 3 Musketeers to make sure that, you know, the Mega Knight doesn't get too much value. Okay, so against this Korean player, and then some numbers. Alright, so I'm going to wait just a couple seconds, see if this guy wants to kick things off here. If not, we'll just go ahead and Ghost in the corner. Should be a adequate starting play. Okay, he's going to go Golden Knight, so we're going to go ahead and do the same thing. This could literally be any deck, because Golden Knight is a very versatile card. With him having the Inferno Drag, though, I'm probably leaning towards this being Electro Giant, which shouldn't be too bad of a matchup. I don't think it's, like, really easy, but it's not hard at the same time, if that makes sense. I don't know if we get... Oh, no, I don't. Okay, so it's kind of a bad dash from the Golden Knight, but... Golden... or E-Giant. E-Giant. Oof. That's a good log. Obviously gonna do that. Okay, kind of, yeah, a bit of a rough start, but we can still come back. E-Giant. Yikes. Do I dash? No. Here's the thing. Here's the crazy thing. If I didn't do that, like, if I didn't do the dash of the Golden Knight and I had one more elixir, we might have been able to stop that E-Giant a lot easier, because then I would have been able to play those E-Barbs like a second or two quicker, which would have made a big difference. A larger difference than you'd think. Okay, I kind of want a Collector. Okay, he lightnings that. Okay, so we're going to 3M for sure. Let's try to get something going here. And let's see what he does. It was Golden Knight. Alright, I'm going to go Golden Knight as well then. We're not going to E-Barbs. We're going to Ghost. We do the dash. We get it on top of the tower. That's cool. I'm going to 3M. He can't afford a lightning right away. Even though he couldn't right away, he... Oh, okay, nice. One of the Musks survived. I actually didn't see that, because he hit the tower, so that's really good. Okay. I don't think he's going to E-Giant with this. Alright, that was a bad tornado. That might have just cost him the game. We'll see, because Tombstone gets really good value against E-Barbs. Oh, wow, defensive E-Giant. That should be over, I think. This should be it. I'm going to log, because I bet... Oh, good Tombstone. He played it off to the side, not right in front, so our log didn't end up going through that. But we can Ghost here. Yeah, we're going to be fine defending this. This is going to be pretty easy. I don't know if he's going to... Oh, wow, he actually did E-Giant. That was quite aggressive. I didn't think he was going to. He also decided to... The only problem is, I don't know how we're going to be able to get, like, a good 3M going. I might actually have to Collector. I know it's kind of, like, late to do it. It'll obviously be our last Collector of the game, but I kind of did it just to try to bait, like, a lightning out of him. And since he ignored it, we're gonna get an elixir advantage now. So we'll try to go in here. This is like our chance, I feel like. Okay, this is impossible for him to defend. There's no chance. No chance he defends this and gets back to a lightning. Yeah, that was impossible. Alright. Whew. Alright, we were able to come back. We had kind of a rough start. You know, you saw that one E-Giant dealt so much damage to my tower, and I think all the difference would have been if I didn't go for that Golden Knight dash and I had that one extra elixir. We would have mitigated or prevented like several hundred damage from that Electro Giant. So that makes it, you can see in single elixir, just one elixir is worth a lot more than it is in double and triple, because in double and triple, you get that back like almost instantly, but in single, it takes, you know, almost a couple seconds, and that, yeah, almost cost us the game. But luckily we came back and we were able to beat pretty much the best win condition in the game right now, I'd say. Or definitely, if it's not the best win condition, definitely top 2. I mean, E-Giant's really, really good right now, as you guys know. I think there's a lot of decks right now that are countering it. That might be the only reason, if any, that it's not the most dominant win condition. But I think people are like making things that counter it, if that makes sense. Okay, we could actually Collector. Yeah, by the way, I didn't mean to play it a tile higher. That was a misclick. I don't think it really matters that much, though. Like, it's not gonna... Okay, I don't know if... That was weird. We should be fine. I wasn't expecting him to do that, though. Oh, he's got freeze. I feel like when it's like the worst time possible for someone to have a freeze, they have it. It's like the most bizarre thing. You know, it's like you don't for 1 second expect the person to have a freeze, and then they somehow do. I don't know, it's weird. But anyway, we can definitely come back. This might be the same situation as that Lumber Loon game. I feel like we have a really good chance because we have 2 collectors down, and typically when someone has a freeze, I'm not saying it always means this, but usually most of the time it means that they don't have a large spell, such as a, you know, a fireball or a lightning. So that means our 3M are going to get some pretty good value this match, that's for sure. Instead of logging that, because the Musketeers are going to take it out anyway, I'm thinking of going... Okay, this is really good, and he doesn't have a lot of elixir right now, because he just went P.E.K.K.A. in the back, great heal spirit, and that should be tower down, unless he does something crazy. I feel like he loses his tower, yeah. I had a feeling, because, I mean, he just went P.E.K.K.A. in the back, and I already had 3 Musketeers down, and I had a pump down, so we're getting a really nice supply of elixir here, as you can see, and we'll be able to defend this really easily, and since he doesn't have a big spell, or because I think he likely doesn't, let's put it that way, we're probably going to be able to just win this straight up here without it even going in a 2-tower game, or we might even just, yeah, take his tower, because Golden Knight is broken. We didn't take it, but we dealt some damage. Just log this. What is this guy's win condition even? Like, this is the strangest deck. He has a freeze, but the deck doesn't even have a win condition. Like, I'm so confused. Like, why would you use freeze in this kind of deck? Like, I guess he's just hoping mini P.E.K.K.A. or P.E.K.K.A. in this case gets on the tower, because that's what happened earlier, to be fair, but... Such a weird deck. I don't know. I wouldn't recommend playing that. Let's take a look at it just because I want to see, like, did he have a win condition and just didn't play it? No, he didn't. Okay. Yeah, Tornado Freeze. Very odd. But hey, I mean, if it's what he wants to run, then I guess, you know, cool. Alright, so 5-0. See you guys when we find the next one. Trainer Mike. Ooh, and look at this guy. Did you see his badges? He does have the GC badge, and he actually had a good... I don't know if it was Global Tournament or Ladder, but it said 360 something, I think. So this guy's actually probably decent. So we're probably against our first player who is, like, pretty good. At least I would assume. We could double check after the game, though. So he's got Bar Barrel and Valk. So this, to me, indicates, like, it's probably going to be Graveyard. That's what I'd assume, anyway. So in this matchup, it's good to go... We could, yeah, Collector in the middle, because, yeah, because I knew he doesn't have a miner, so it's usually a good play, because if they have Graveyard and you play your Collector, like, in the corner, they could Graveyard and get chip. So it's not really... So we could actually 3M, because he... I didn't even need to say anything. His reaction just basically describes it all. Yeah, he knows he messed up. King Tower activation, and he's running Graveyard. That is not what you want to see. That is not what you want to see. Okay, so he tried to activate the King Tower there. Luckily, I didn't fall for that, so obviously we're not gonna use our... Wait, actually, I can use it now, because... Perfect. And guess what? We have the King activated, so I can Collector. Even if he Graveyards here, it's not gonna... It's not gonna do anything too crazy. I mean, as long as I just log... It... Yeah, like... That's the thing, like, with the King being activated... It's so hard for them to make Graveyard damage. To be fair, he actually got a decent amount, but... He had to spend so much, and I'm just getting so ahead in Elixir, so I don't know if it was worth it. I guess we'll find out. But, I mean, he doesn't have a choice, right? Like, I mean, he kind of has to. Or else... Ooh, he messed up the Tornado. Yeah, wow. So that's, like, the second Tornado mistake of the game he made. I'm guessing this guy doesn't main Splash Shard just based off of what he's done so far. Maybe he doesn't use it a lot, and he's, like, practicing it. That's what a lot of people do in Grand Challenges. They don't use their strongest deck because, just, like, based off of how he's played, he doesn't seem like he's very familiar with, like, how to run the deck or how to play the specific matchup. But, to be fair, I also think it's not that bad of a matchup. Even though he's got Valkyrie and Tombstone, which I think get a good amount of value, Tombstone especially against the E-Barbs, I think it's not that bad because... I don't know, just Poison's not really good against 3M or Collector compared to a Fireball or something, because your 3M get a lot of value before they die. So yeah, let's check out his profile. I'm pretty sure that guy was decent, but like I said, he probably doesn't typically run 3 Musketeers. So yeah, as you guys can see, he's won 10 Grand Challenges. I caught that at the beginning, and then he has also gotten 369th in a global tournament. So definitely like a pretty solid player who like knows what he's doing, and you see it's an Expo, so I mean, he might normally run Expo. But anyway, we're halfway through this halfway through the Grand Challenge here, 6-0, and you know, obviously we're going to try to complete it. So yeah, really good start. We'll see for the second half we can you know, continue to win, and I don't know if it'll be, you know, as easy, but so far so good, right? So we'll go Golden Knight here. So this goes Tombstone. He's gonna go Inferno Drag. So let's actually Collector in the middle, because there's a good chance he's got a miner. Ooh, this could actually be Graveyard. Yeah. I was thinking that because of the Skeleton King. Okay, I'm really happy he didn't Fireball the Collector, or he wasn't able to. That's kind of why I played it on the right side. And in the middle, because I thought at first he had a miner. Okay, so even though he got a lot of damage, I'm not too worried. At least not yet. Because we're going to have a nice Elixir advantage here. This is going to be harder, though, than the last Graveyard deck, because he has Fireball instead of Poison. And also, Skeleton King is very good. Like, it's just very good. But at the same time, this is going to be a very nice push coming in. At least I would hope so, with this massive amount of Elixir we have right now. So let's see if we can take advantage of that. Let's see what happens. So I'm going to go E-Barbs here. We're going to Heal Spirit the left side. Okay, that worked actually really well. Wow, yeah, and he's going to be super low on... I think this is GG. Like, I'm calling it now. I think we won. He's so low on Elixir. Ghost is coming in as well. I don't know if he has anything to stop it. Yeah, wow. Just one push is all it took. I mean, to be fair, he did go really, really aggressive with that graveyard push, and I had a collector down, so we just capitalized off of that. Just go for another collector here, and yeah, this is GG. I mean, I think we... Ooh, that collector I should have played on the right lane. That's a very small mistake. Not something too significant, but if I were to do things over, I certainly would have played it on the right side, just because he's going for the left, and the one that was down on the right was already dead. But as you can see, it didn't matter anyway because we just had so much elixir to defend, so it didn't really cost us anything. I'm gonna 3M here because he's gonna graveyard immediately probably, but then when he does, he won't be able to afford the fireball for the 3M. So in this case, he actually decided to do the other thing, you know, fireball the 3M before playing the graveyard, and as a result, now he has nothing tanking for the graveyard. So kind of both ways it would have worked, and yeah. GG, we pretty much won this in single. Maybe he was a little too over-aggressive with the graveyard, and also it's maybe a possibility that this matchup isn't even as bad as I originally thought it was. I thought it would be harder than the game before, but then I realized his Inferno Drag and Zappies get very little value in this kind of matchup. Like, Zappies do really badly against 3M. They just don't really do much. And then, because, like, even the E-Barbs do really good against them in the Golden Knight, so they're kind of a useless card in the matchup. Okay, so 7-0. So, we got just, yeah, 5 more to go. Ooh, look at this guy. He's got the badges, as you can see, too. So this guy's decent as well. Let's go ahead and give him the good luck. And let's go Ice Golem. And, okay, so he's going to go for a Drill. So Ghost is going to do a good job of taking that out. We're going to have a really nice counter to the Drill. Ghost is one of the best counters in the game to the Goblin Drill. I'm going to go Collector. Okay, so he's running this deck. So he's got Fireball and a fast cycle. It could be hard to break through, but it's not too bad. I think it's like a game or a match that could go either way. Our Golden Knight gets a ton of value in this type of matchup. So he decides to... Okay, unfortunately, we're going to have to take damage from those wall breakers, but on the plus side, this elixir we're about to have, the advantage is going to be really nice. Because, and we're going to probably get a 3M down, too. We could play 2 in the right lane because we have a fresh collector up in the left, so obviously we don't want to give him value. We're going to 3M now because we're about to get an elixir, so we don't want to leak. And, okay, he's going to fireball that. So we're going to go in for a massive push here, I think. At least that's the plan. We're probably going to go Ice Golem. And then we're going to go E-Barbs, and hopefully we can overwhelm him here. Log is probably going to come in. Hopefully we... yeah, nice. And he used his Log, so definitely going to play Heal Spirit to try to heal something up. Okay, unfortunately it was spaced out, so that didn't work out that well. But either way, we got a ton of damage. I can't at all complain with that. We end up taking the lead, so that's great. Let's go Collector here. We have Ghost and Cycle for his Drill, which he likely will play, because he'll want to pressure. Yeah, there it is. So Drill's coming in. I'm going to go ahead and 3M, and now I don't know if he's going to fireball the ones on the right. He might decide to fireball the Collector. I don't know. Yeah, he actually did, yeah. So... Ooh, this is probably going to be GG. If not, I don't know how he's going to get out of this. Yeah, he's calling GG. Nice. Yeah, I mean, we just pretty much overwhelmed him, did really smart dual lane pressure, and just our collectors got a ton of value. So yeah, that's going to be GG. That deck he was running was so good last month. I think now that the drill's back to normal, and also the... Why else? Maybe because of E-Giant? I don't know, but I don't think that deck does that badly against E-Giant. I don't know why it's not used as much anymore. It might just be because of the drill going back to normal. Most people are running Drill Inferno now. So yeah, that guy was, yeah, as you can see, that guy was pretty good too. Wow, this guy was even better. He had 50 Grand Challenges won, 417th in the Global Tournament, and then 896 on ladder. So that guy was actually a solid player. Same as the Trainer Mike guy. That guy was even So this is really nice. I kind of like the. I will admit, the new profile is probably one of the best things about them is how you can easily like identify how good someone is right at the start of the match, assuming they're flexing their achievements, kind of like how I am. I have the my number 5 ladder finish on there, the 100 grand challenge badge, and then the creator badge. That's not really an in-game achievement, but I just chose that to be one of the 3. So it's like if someone immediately matches me, they'll be like, oh wow, this guy's finished number 5 on ladder, or this guy, wow, has all these grand challenges won. Same way as when I'm matching someone, I can see all those things too. So I think that's kind of cool. That's a nice feature. I think that might be a good part of the update. Okay, so you guys can tell from this guy's account, he did have the 2021 badge. And probably I'm going to be getting more wows than usual now when I play grand challenges because of these badges. Like, people are going to see the achievements, so they're going to be like, oh dang, like what the heck, this guy is like, so yeah, it's going to be kind of interesting. So yeah, this guy doesn't have a GC badge up on his profile, but he does have the 20 win thing. So perhaps like it means he got at least 17 wins. It doesn't necessarily mean he got 20. It means he got at least 17. That's what that means. So okay, that was, I'm not gonna lie, like that was a very interesting rocket. I'm kind of surprised he did that. Considering, and I'm definitely gonna collect her now because he doesn't have his rocket in cycle. He needs to get back to it. Ooh, I wish I didn't log because I wish I waited because if I ended up just waiting and I realized he was going to Princess of the Bridge, I could have played the log a tile higher and just ignored some of the goblins, but hit the princess, getting more value, which would have been such a, good play. I didn't know he was going to do that though, so it's not really, like, I guess you could say like my fault, but it would have been really nice like if I could have somehow predicted it, So we're just going to heal spirit, and then we could actually go collector, because even if he decides to rocket, we're going to get 1 free elixir, and then we could just... Oh wow, he's not. Okay. So I guess we'll just log this, and then probably go for 3M. We have a really nice elixir lead right now. This might be hard for him to stop. Okay, so he rockets that. Let's see what we want to do here. So probably go for Ice Golem, and then maybe you get like an opposite lane push here going. I kind of want to log the princess just because it's annoying and gets a lot of value. He was able to defend that though pretty nicely, so that was well played on his part. The princess gets a lot of value, as you can tell. Okay, so he's got an Inferno. The good news is that doesn't do a whole lot in this type of matchup. Okay, that's an obvious juke, so luckily we don't have to use our log here. That's another juke. That might have been an aggressive barrel, but he still defended pretty nicely. I don't know. And you just rocketed that. Okay, yeah, this is... Okay, luckily that didn't get any damage, but yeah, I think this is probably GG. And then, because I played that all in the same lane in an effort to, like, ensure that I took out the, Ooh, he might have... Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I knew he had a rocket that. And yeah, we're gonna be M2, that's unfortunate. Well, luckily, as he saw at the beginning, we do have better achievements, and we only have one loss, so that's not too bad. But, yeah, that was unfortunate. Probably kind of a difficult matchup, like, maybe... Well, I'd at least assume so, because we lost. I felt like we played pretty well, but the issue was the Valkyrie got a lot of value, and, like, also the Princess, when you played in the spot, I couldn't log it. But, okay, so yeah, as you can see, he did win the 20-win challenge in 2021. Or wait, no, 18 wins, so he didn't win it. Alright. So you BM me, but at least I see it right now on your profile. You didn't reach 20 wins in the 20-win challenge, so I don't even want to hear it. That's pathetic. Anyway, let's head into the second game here. Alright, so one loss. Only one loss. We can bounce back. I'll see you guys when we find... Alright, here we go. Bro, I don't know why, like, I mean, okay, look, I know, like, you know, at the end of the day, I don't really care too much about, like, emotes and BM, but it's so disappointing how every single time there's, like, such a close game, you know, that they always have to BM, you know, it's like, you know, it's such a good game, and then it just gets ruined, and it's like, what, I'm just supposed to say something, you know, something nice after they just, you know, BM'd, like... I don't know. It's just disappointing. But anyway, let's see. By the way, this is a hard counter. 2.6 is like one of the worst matchups for 3M. You can win, but it's really hard if they know what they're doing. Because they have Fireball, a Quick Cycle, and, yeah, it's just not that easy. Musk is going to get a shot, too. Let's see here. Alright, we're gonna ghost this to save Elixir because he chose to go the lane that that he hasn't dealt as much damage in. Collector here. Alright, Fireball's that. Yeah, this is gonna be really hard, I think. Yeah, the issue is it's so easy for him to defend. Alright, he's making some mistakes. Let's see here. Oh, great heal spirit. Okay, this is our chance. Oh, nice, 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 nice. I feel like we should keep up the pressure here since he just spent a lot. Oh, this Ice Golem might... Wait. Oh, wow, he had to log the Ice Golem. You know things are getting scary for them when they have to log an Ice Golem, I mean. Oh, the Ice Golem's coming in again. Wait. Oh. Oh, wow, defensive Hog, okay. There we go. Nice. Let's go. That is going to be GG. In my opinion, not an easy matchup at all. You could tell that from the beginning. While I don't think he played horribly, he definitely made a lot of micro mistakes, in my opinion, on defense, which essentially allowed us to get the win. Alright, so that was good. I got, yeah, kind of... Definitely because of the matchup, I was definitely nervous going into that, but luckily we were able to get it. Okay, so... This guy does have a Grand Challenge badge, so this guy certainly knows what he's doing. He's got a Tombstone, and he did have Lava on his profile, so there's a very good chance he's running Lava. There you go. And this is the thing I was saying. There's a lot of people who are going to be running what they... And here's the tip. When someone goes Lava, because there's a high chance they have Fireball, it doesn't really make sense to to play your the two Musketeers same lane as the Lava. He didn't Fireball though in this case, so yeah, this is gonna be kind of probably annoying. The other problem is pressuring is going to be difficult right now too, because he's got Tombstone. So, yeah, this is going to be hard. Saying this on the first Lumberloon game, like, Lava is actually a bad matchup when you don't have Hunter, because you just have one air counter, essentially. That's what makes it kind of tricky. With that being said, like, you can still win. But it's very hard. Especially if they got Fireball. It's different if they have arrows, of course. But this is hard. Let's go Collector. Yeah, Fireballs that. We have time, I guess, for just one more push. So we'll go 3M. One HP, really? Well, it's unfortunate. Yeah, that was pretty difficult, I'd say. I mean, I don't know if it's a hard counter, but I would for sure say it's a good matchup for him because, again, I felt like I played it pretty well and we lost, and I'm not saying he played it bad, but I don't think he did anything special. The issue is just I didn't have, like, and again, at the beginning of every game, we're getting reactions because of the profile. It's actually kind of cool. So I guess, you know, this was, I guess, technically a beneficial update to top players, that's for sure. Like, because, I mean, this guy, the crying emote, but yeah, I mean, Lava Arrows, pretty easy, but Lava Fireball hard when you don't have Hunter. It's really hard. You quite literally have one air counter. It's, pretty challenging to defend. So even though he Fireballed, I'm not going to go 3M. I think that would be a very risky play before I know what he's using, so I'm not going to do that. I will do it now, though, because he did just cycle Spear Gobs and Dark Prince. Let's see. What is he going to do? Okay, he zaps that. Let's go Golden Knight and Heal Spirit. I don't know what this guy's using, actually. I'm very confused. The But if I had to take a guess, maybe it's that, like, Goblin Giant Double Prince deck. But it's very weird. I don't know, to be honest. That's like what I'd guess, though. Let's go Ice Golem. See what he does. This time I'm gonna log, because it's on the weaker tower. And... okay, let's go Golden Knight. Alright, I'm gonna cycle 3M like this. I didn't want to play 2 in the left because we already had support cards down, kind of like blocking the lane. It might have been a bad Goblin Giant since we had E-Barbs ready. Let's go Ghost. We'll go Heal Spirit. And let's see what he does. This might be... alright, I'm gonna Collector. Alright, nice. That was great timing to go 3M, right when he fireballed. Ice Golem to protect. And then we're gonna do, yeah, like a dual lane push. This should be good. Yep, nice. Maybe those E-Barbs weren't good, but we still... actually, yeah, we're gonna get a really good amount of damage. Yeah, they were fine, I guess. I'm gonna Collector here. He might go Gob Giant at the bridge aggressively. Because he doesn't have a lot of time to get something going here. Alright, he goes for good Ice Golem. Yeah, this is a very, very easy matchup. I'm not going to be, you know, like, double-sided or, like, I mean, one-sided and be like, oh, you know, every time it's, you know, a bad matchup for me. This is definitely one that's really easy because the log gets a lot of value. The E-Barbs get a ton of value in this matchup, and he doesn't even really... like, even though, yeah, he doesn't have any consistent way of getting to the tower, because the Ice Golem does a great job of distracting the Dark Prince and the Prince, so just kiting those I could do easily every single time, as you could tell. Heal Spirit, you know, there's valuable cards I could use it on, like the Bats, you know, the Spear Gobs, and then Golden Knight as well, like, you know, dashing on Spear Gobs, and just, yeah, a lot of valuable interactions for us in that matchup, I would say. Okay, so 10-2... still gonna be tricky because we can't drop a game if we want to complete the challenge, but yeah, we'll do our best, see what happens. Alright, so this guy it looks like he had a classic challenge badge, and he had the 2021 CRL thing. Most likely not going to be a 20 win, because most people who have 20 wins typically have won a grand challenge majority of the time. Because I would say grand challenges are slightly harder to complete than, the 20 win challenge is slightly harder to complete than a grand challenge. That's what I was going to say. Alright, so those get healed up. Really nice Collector. Probably going to be a good start to this game here. I'm going to Ice Golem here as well, just to protect and to cycle us, so then I have a Collector and cycle again, which is going to be really nice because he right now is probably at about the same amount of elixir as I am, but I just played another Collector, so this is... and even though he just went Rocket there, I'm completely fine with that, because here's the thing, I'm pretty sure this guy has Mirror, and if he thinks about mirroring a Rocket on top of these 3M, let me just tell him right now, he's going to be in a lot of trouble, so I would not recommend doing that. Instead, he's probably going to have to try to get some defense here. E-Giant will do a pretty decent job of that, though. I won't deny that. Luckily, though, our Heal Spirit got a ton of value there. Yeah, he actually, I gotta say, he defended that pretty well. Like, considering the like, situation. Okay, so he decides to rocket that. That's fine with me. I'm gonna 3M. Is he gonna... Okay. We are having some trouble here. Like, he's getting a lot of... The issue is, like, his cannons are getting a lot of value. E-Giant is kind of brain dead, so I'm not gonna be, like, too impressed if this guy wins. Just kind of saying that right now. But, yeah, it's not over yet, but this is not looking too good. Yeah, this deck is so brain dead, it's crazy. Yeah, this is probably GG. It doesn't seem like there's any way for us to break through. The problem is this stupid cannon and just his cycle is so incredibly fast. Yeah, hopefully we can overwhelm him. I mean, we got a lot of elixir coming in. I just don't know if it's going to be enough. Wait, we might have actually gotten him. No way. Whew. Okay, alright. And I respect it, I didn't actually think an E-Giant player was going to be respectful at the end of the game. But I respect it. I was proven wrong. How about that? Alright. This is it. This is the finale, no matter what. This is it. We win this. We get the 12 win. Skeleton Barrel first play. Great. Alright. Alright. Oh no. Is he running clone? I don't have anything for that. The reason why I think it's clone is because he's got Giant Skelly. I'm gonna Collector. This is risky to do, but I'm just gonna do it. The bats are gonna die, so... Maybe we get this to dash on the tower? Yeah, I actually do. Nice. I'm actually gonna 3M because I don't know what else to play. I mean, that's the main reason. Like, low-key, that Skeleton Barrel is gonna be such a nuisance this game. Cool, so he didn't... Oh, wow. Did we already... Well, we didn't, like, already win, but that's... a heck of a lot of damage. We just got... Alright, so here's the game plan. Alright. I was not expecting him to do that. Heal Spirit's gonna heal this up. Let's just Ice Golem here, and then probably Collector as soon as possible. Because we're about to get one when that dies. I'm pretty sure we're up a little bit, and we got Log and Cycle for his Skelly Barrel, so we should be okay, I would assume. Once again, I'm going to 3M like this, just to help take out the Skelly Barrel. If he poisons, I don't really care that much, because our Collector's going to be safe. So yeah, we got a really good lead here going into double, but this is most definitely not over yet. Let's go Ghost here. We'll actually go ahead and 3M this side this time. My game actually just lagged when you dropped that cologne. I didn't actually... What the heck? I didn't actually realize the... Okay, cool. We did take his tower, but I'm not gonna lie, I kind of messed up. Like, that defense was, like, pretty crappy. This deck is so annoying, though. Oh my god. Wow. Yeah, that's it. I can't stop that. Wow, like, jeez, man. What is that deck? Huh. We actually lost. Okay, well, I'm surprised, but... Alright, well, still a decent video. I mean, 11-3. That sucks to lose out like that, but, you know, it happens. What can I say? That you know what? That last game, I didn't. Yeah, I screwed up. That was pretty bad usage of, like, you know, the Ice Golems. I certainly should have won that one, especially with the start I had. And that guy might have actually... I don't know for sure, but that guy might have actually gotten his first Grand Challenge because of that. So, I mean, you know what? Like, I guess, like, I can't believe I'm saying this, but yeah, I mean, congratulations. I mean, I think he won his first Grand Challenge, so, I mean, that's... Well, I mean, that's an incredible achievement for, you know, any player, obviously. Maybe it didn't update, but I'd assume he just got it, because it, he doesn't... Yeah, there you go. He just got it. I think he literally just got it, because, of course, if he got it, he would have had it on his profile, I'd assume. So, yeah, he just got his first Grand Challenge. So, I guess I'm glad I could help him out with that, even though, you know, I obviously wanted to win the Grand Challenge. He needs it a lot more than I do. So, I'm glad, you know, I could potentially make a player's dream kind of come true, I guess you could say. I don't know, that's probably a little cringy, but either way, yeah, congrats to him. We didn't get the 12, but still a good video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. You guys were asking for a 3M video for a while, so wanted to make it happen. And, yeah, make sure to like the video if you guys did end up enjoying it. Subscribe if you guys are not subscribed already. You can't win all the grand challenges, but we still had a really good run, and I'll probably be doing a ladder video for my next video. Maybe I'll run RG. I was running this deck, and it turns out this RG deck is actually pretty solid this meta. Alright, bye guys.